Alright, this is a review of the Echo 1 M4 Commando Airsoft AEG. I got mine from Shorty USA, but you can find them several places. First off, the metal content. The stock is plastic, but the stock arm is metal. The charging handle is metal. The dust cover is metal. This is metal, the cover for the hop-up. When you pull the charging handle back, it exposes your hop-up itself. The inner barrel is quite obviously metal. The trigger is metal. The trigger guard is metal. And a side note, if you push down in there, then you can move this entire bottom part of the trigger guard down. And if you have gloves or something, then you can get to your trigger much more easily. Magazine is metal. Mag release is metal. This part, which moves back to allow you to pull off your foregrip to put in your battery, is metal. Outer barrel is metal. Flash hider is metal. Front sight, metal. Rear sight is metal. This is metal, these two, that hold on the carry handle. The weaver rail is metal. I'll expose that in a minute. And the field strip pins, one right here, and one in front, are both metal. The gearbox is metal. It has metal bushings, and I believe it has an M120 spring. It has a high torque motor. It comes standard with 8.4 volt, 1100 milliamp battery. It can accept a large type battery because it fits right into the foregrip, and there's no room for a large type. However, you can get, I've seen up to 4200 milliamp 8.4 mini. It also came with a 300 round high cap magazine, which you can wind on the bottom. It came with a loading tool. If I hadn't lost it, you would be able to just put that winding tool right into this hole, and then twist it. It has like a little, it's sort of like a butterfly design, and it would wind your mag for you. And it makes it easier than the wheel, but it's not very easy in the field because you'll lose them. Oh, selector switch is metal. Forgot about that one. Stock, the butt plate is mine. It didn't come with that. Stock has 6 positions. This one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Must be 5. Online it said 6. They lie. Now, your weaver rail is under this handle. To take it off, you just unscrew this, there you go. Then you can mount a red dot sight, scope, whatever. A scope doesn't work all that well though. You don't actually see the front sight, but it throws it off enough that the scope is never really all that accurate, I found. So you're probably better off getting a mount for the carry handle and putting the scope on top of the handle. The rear sight, as I drop out of frame here, rear sight is adjustable for elevation and wind. There are 2 separate wheels, wheel here, wheel up here, plus standard M4 M16s. You have either that sight, or you can flip it to the other sight. Not sure what the difference is, but that's me. And it's pretty easy to get back on. You just mount it on the weaver rail like any other accessory. Screw it down. There you go. Now, one of the things I found that I really, not that I don't like, but it sort of gets annoying after a while, this dust cover falls down for anything. It's supposed to fall when you pull back the bolt to expose your hop-up. That makes sense. But, I mean, all I have to do is do that, and as you see, it falls down. So, now to putting the battery in, a lot of people say that the battery is extremely hard, and it was at first, but once you get it, it's not all that difficult. What you're going to do is brace the weapon, like so. Move the sling out of the way. The sling, by the way, is also mine. It came off of my DPMS M4. It didn't come with this one. You're going to push back on this, and then you sort of have to wiggle it and kind of slide it, but it comes out pretty easily. Set that over here for now. Now see what you got? The battery's going to mount right on here. So I will take my battery and, bet you saw this coming, I will mount it. Plug it right in, like so. Now here comes the hard part. You're going to take your air cooling, your foregrip as some people call it, you're going to line it, see how it's slightly narrower up here than down here? The narrow part goes toward the barrel. You're going to put your battery in like that. So it sits all snug right in there. There are little pegs to hold it pretty much in place. And what you're going to do, you're going to take this excess cord, tuck it in inside the barrel, and then you're just going to slide this foregrip up. Now it's mostly in place like that. Now you pull back on this, and see how it's sort of offset? That's fine. You want it to do that, and then it just slips right into place. And I found this air cooling twist, this piece here twists. So what I like to do, I don't know what it does, but I just twist it to the right until it stops. And that seems to help. This whole thing will move back a little bit, but it's nothing to worry about really. Now, as I said, it's a high cap mag, so you have to wind it up. And wind it, and wind it, and wind it. Now while I'm doing this, as I said, pretty sure it's an M120 spring with a high torque motor. So it can punch out rounds at about 800 rounds per minute. And I haven't chronographed it yet, but it's about 350. Because this is actually a CQB weapon. I use it for outdoor battles. It all works the same way, I think. 300 round mag. But anyway, your battery is going to die pretty quick. It'll last a long-ish time. There we go. But once it's on safe, I found that it turns the circuit off. So just leave it on safe whenever you're not using it. You have safe, and as always with the M4 M16s, semi, full. It clicks in pretty nicely. Some of them I found just move all around. This one is definite. You know where it is. Alright, let's fire this thing. And I've just got a box over here. And I'm just going to extend the stock. See what I mean? Dust cover fell down again. Extend the stock. Now I've got it set to semi. I'm going to shoot this towel. Alright. Full. And I believe there you have it.